November 2020, what a month for me. For those of you new to the channel, I share my YouTube analytics and all of the income and expenses from my personal life. So let's go ahead and jump into YouTube Studio right now. Here we are in the channel analytics, 1.2 million views for the month of November, 12,300 subscribers, which is right in line, kind of in average over the past few months, and then 8,000 in revenue, which has been right about the average over the last 6 months. I'm very thankful for everyone, and I'm super excited because this month was an important one. I had some drama, as we'll go over in just a second, but I also realized the real theme of this channel, and it's something that I have been pursuing for a while now, and that is a more transparent social media. And sure, I make videos on fake gurus, I make videos about finances, and some people could look at that and see I make videos on a lot of things, but the main core, the main theme of this channel is bringing about a more transparent social media. And I'm okay being wrong. There's gonna be times where I make claims or I call someone out and they prove me wrong, but that's a good thing. I'm okay taking the L. I'm okay looking like the wrong person, because if these gurus, if people on social media are more transparent, then you know who wins? It's their followers and the people who get on YouTube looking to learn. So I think that is something I've learned this month, and it's really important moving forward. And by the way, I have, for those of you curious, I have a new ebook that I just released this month too. It is free and it is on my website. I'll put the link in the description. Basically, I break down almost everything I know about YouTube, how I get the $8,000 a month in income, and it's completely free. It's on my website, and I actually don't even ask for an email. Basically, it is right there to access. It's a PDF, and if you get value out of it, I do ask for donations if that's something you want to do. I do have a new Patreon as well, so for those of you who have been following the channel, I do have a Patreon. I'll put it in the description, and so if you want to join like a monthly group, there's options for that as well. Let's get into the analytics a little deeper. So now let's check out the reach tab. 5.3 impressions click-through rate for this month, up 21%. That is really good. Almost 15 million impressions. What's interesting about YouTube is as you grow, it obviously grows with you, but just the amount of people that are coming across your content, the connections I can make now, it's crazy how many people I'm able to meet and how many people are aware of my content, people that I look up to and respect. And so if you stick with it, if you want to get on YouTube and stick with it, it can happen for you. You got to put in time. I'm now coming on in 6 years on the platform as a creator. And so some people, you know, it takes years to get here, but it is very rewarding. 1.2 million views. What's really interesting about YouTube as well, those of you new creators out there who maybe not have experienced this yet, you will go through times where the views are down, and it sucks. Let's look at the last 90 days. It really, really sucks. And just looking at the analytics, you're seeing this like, oh yeah, you make so much money, yada, yada. You get a lot of views. I'm very, very thankful. But you feel these downward trends. I mean, right here in the middle of the month, this was middle of October, 83,000 views in a single day. And it dropped down to 15,000 just a couple weeks later. So my November, it started off on a huge downward slide, and then November started really crappy compared to, you know, this is all relative, right? So it's compared to my previous numbers. But then what happens is if you put out some videos that get views, you keep making the content that people like, and you know, you make good content. That's at the end of the day, that's what's most important. Then you'll have the slide up. So first half of November, I was trending terribly compared to previous months, and then all of a sudden I start getting spikes in views. And this is what happens if you just stay on the grind, keep putting out videos. At some point, the algorithm will take your videos, it'll take your channel, start pushing you a little more, and that's what happened. Now, let me tell you, you feel those slides though, for sure. And I totally understand why some creators turn to clickbait when you have that slide downward and you're like, oh my God, I need clicks, I need views, especially if this is your only income. Unique viewers, up 53%. My channel, almost at 100,000 subs, is starting to get pushed to more and more unique people. I'm very thankful for that, because if people want to come check out the channel and they aren't familiar with me, that's just another great way to get the channel out there and to reach new audiences. So I'm very thankful for YouTube for pushing my videos and my channel out to new people. And for those of you curious, let's check out the traffic source type, 70% from browse. That's really interesting that my videos are now heavily coming from the browse feature, which is probably a good thing, by the way, for if you're speaking about titles and thumbnails. It's something I've worked on, and it's something that I improved on. I went with this service. My buddy Tom Nash gave me an idea for remove.bg. It's in my ebook, by the way. It is a service. It's like $9 a month, and it removes the background for images. And I really like the clean thumbnails that I've been coming out with recently, and so I made that shift this month. And I think some of the videos that we're doing really well got a lot of views. were using that service. And so looking at the browse features of 70%, most of my, let's see if it's on this page. Oh, it's not on this page. Well, we'll see in a second, but most of my views are actually from non-subscribers. And so that's probably a good indicator that my titles and thumbnails have gotten better, that more people who aren't familiar with me are getting shown my videos, they're clicking them, and they're coming from browse. So amongst all of the videos, they're clicking on mine. All right, continuing. External, Google search, 22% of views from external. I don't know, this stuff is just fascinating to me. I hope it's just as interesting to you as it is for me. We'll move on to the engagement. Average view duration, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I've talked about it before. I think videos should be as short as they need to be if you're a creator, if you're thinking about making, I have done a few longer videos this month, but that 8 to 12 minute mark, that seems to be the real kicker. Top videos for watch time in hours. It's looking like a lot of people are liking my finance. Look at that. There's 4 videos that are on personal finance with athletes. The top videos for watch time in hours. And then my other one is on Russ. It's still performing well. So that's probably a good sign that I should keep making those videos. All right, moving on to audience. 12.3 thousand subscribers gained. Similar to views and income for the month, I was really down. And I know some of you out there watching this, you might only have 100 subs and you're looking at me going, man, you're getting that per day. But let me tell you, it's all relative. If you get to a point where you're used to 300, 400, 500 a day and you start getting 100 a day, you definitely feel it. But at the same time, I'm very appreciative because I know if you keep putting in the work, you just keep doing, you listen to your audience, you figure out what videos do well, then you will see the spike again. And this is what happens. For all of you, I honestly, I genuinely hope you get to experience this. It's a great feeling when you go, oh man, first 10 days of the month, it kind of sucks. And then all of a sudden spike 500 a day, 500, 743 in a day, 753 in a day. And then this one, 783 right at the end. This was the day after Thanksgiving. So my Black Friday was 783, good day for me. And anyway, so it came out, the last half of the month was really strong for me. Now the all important revenue tab. The revenue was down because the CPM was at 1223, down 29%. This is the payoff. This is the trade-off that you're gonna need to make as a creator. When I was doing mostly like the fake gurus, make money online, e-commerce, $25 CPM, I wasn't getting the views I was today, but I had twice the CPM, and that's why I was able to make good money. But now I'm getting all these views, 1.2 million. If I still had that 25 CPM, I'd be at 16,000 this month just on YouTube, which is like an insane income for me. So unfortunately, the trade-off is I've been making more broad videos, which brings more audiences to me. It opens up more avenues to make content. It brings more subscribers, more views generally, if the videos go well. But the CPM takes a dive, and it's down 29% since last month, which is a big dive. But if you get more views, if you get 29% more views and a drop in CPM of 29%, I don't know if it'd be exact, but anyway, you understand like the lever. It's kind of a trade-off. And one thing I've made as I've looked to grow the channel, I can stay at that 7,000 to 9,000 in income, but it opens up more doors to more audiences. There was one other thing, I think audience, that I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. Yeah, watch time from subscribers. This month was 83.8% from not subscribed. I had the Fat Man Scoop video. Tyler Hero's one did great. 422,000 views from Tyler Hero video. And we're not yet at a month. People seem to really like that and watch it. Unfortunately, I had a little drama with the Bandman Covo stuff. That was unfortunate. The Griffin Brothers, 105,000 did really well. And then the Why I Make the Athletes Are Going Broke video did, 65,000 already in a week. So clearly people seem to like those finance videos with the athletes. I feel like I make good videos. I do a good job with them, but it's nice to also get that feedback. Pretty solid month on the personal side, almost 4,900. Unfortunately, I've got 2 tenants behind. They both are struggling for various reasons to attain jobs. It's just a tough time in Vegas right now. And I'm not one that wants to kick people out. I don't want to kick them to the curb. And so, I'm willing to work with people. Unfortunately, it means I get taken advantage of a little bit, but at the same time, I couldn't sleep at night over $500, $600 a month for kicking people out. Having to look someone in the eye and kick them out is not something I'm comfortable with. It's something I can improve with managing my house hack, but Right now, I'm also going through a huge renovation. So it's been like a loud construction site on my house, and no one's complaining. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm about to have some really good times. My house is about to be really nice. And so this is probably a better time to talk about the ebook. But yeah, so if you're not familiar, I do house hacking. I basically have a 7-bed, 5-bath house here in Las Vegas where I rent out all the rooms and I cash flow. It's a great way to provide stability in your life. It's something that I've been doing for like 4 years now. I haven't paid a mortgage in 4 years from having roommates. And so it's not a complicated system, but there are ways to do a better job with it and basically optimize it, make it more efficient. Anyway, so there's on the personal side, almost 4,900, pretty solid. Here's all my expenses. Was another expensive month with my renovations. Almost spent 10 grand this month just in renovations. And then here are all my personal expenses. I share with you over 10 grand. This is, if you look at the year, I've been, let's see, basically like 5 straight months. This is like spending 70 grand. It's something you just have to get used to, I guess. All right, Cornelia Media LLC, that's my YouTube income, 8047. It's been a good year. I had a few expenses. I upgraded the studio, as you could probably see. I got new lights, adjustable LED lights. Thank you to those of you who reached out and helped me with the lighting. I also have a little bit of better design in here. I have a friend who is an interior designer who helped me out. And I really like this because now I'm at 100,000. I want to present a better visuals to the audience. I want people to watch my channel and feel like it's someone with 100,000 making $8,000 a month from YouTube ad revenue. And so I invested in a better camera as well. And I also invested in some editing elements so I can make the videos a little more entertaining. I added Epidemic Sound, which is a monthly for music, for sound effects, and then Envato Elements. Both of those are like maybe $15, $20 a month. So I invested a little bit in the channel and I hope to get it back. I think the channel is about to explode and I wanted to invest in it. So let's go down to the bottom. So I have Patreon and consulting income. I do have my first Patreon. I'm super excited. I have someone who signed up for the 100-month tier, wanted to learn house hacking and grow on YouTube. I'm really excited to coach him as I think he has what it takes to start a YouTube channel and get a little success out of it. So anyway, the Patreon, basically the ebooks are how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then how to get your first house hack is essentially what there are. And then for those of you who just want to support the YouTube channel and do Patreon, that's super dope. If you want to do that, that would be amazing and very much appreciated. But if you look at the year so far, negative 20, almost 26,000 on the personal side, net income. My business lost 68,000. So by now you're probably wondering, like, why the heck am I following this guy? Why in the world am I following someone who loses all this money? So on the year, I'm down 36,500. That's this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to all those 12,000 people who joined this channel. I hope the content I continue making is something that you're interested in and something that you get value out of, because by you subscribing to the channel, that means you are investing in me to keep entertaining you or educating you. Wherever you signed up for the channel, I hope I'm able to deliver. Thank you so much. That's it for November. On to December. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks so much.